In this video, we crossed the border into Mexico, and we had a couple of surprises. One of them I'm not going to call a mistake. I'm going to call it a lesson learned.
Get out of the pool!
Okay, let's get into this video. California.
But when it pours, man, it pours.
Today's video, we're going to cross the border into Mexico and start making our way down the Baja. So let's get going. So we're getting close to the south border of the USA here right now, the southwest corner. We're still on I-5. We've been on I-5 for 2,225 kilometers. Now we're going to take exit number 3 and we're going to head off to our boarded crossing. There's our first adventure going into Mexico. We drove
back out again.
Yeah, we drove across and then we found out you don't really stop when you drive across, and all of a sudden we ended up in Mexico.
Without our tourist permit, if you're staying longer than a certain period of time. It's very loosey-goosey. All the stuff we read said we had to have it, so we parked in Mexico.
Yeah.
We walked back through the line. If you don't have Nexus,
it's a long line.
Yeah, get your global entry. And then, so now we're heading back to go back in.
To go get our tourist permit so we can get back to our car.
And then go back across.
That's parked in Mexico. Okay, let's get back to Mexico. So adventure number 1. This is what we needed to get. Our tourist card to get into Mexico. And what we did is we drove across and we passed through that checkpoint first before we stopped here. We needed to stop at this building in order to get that tourist permit. So if you don't stop here first, you're going to have to find a place to park, walk back into the US, go through immigration, walk back into Mexico, get your card, and go through immigration again. Adventure number 1. Here we are back at our parking spot. Here's the traffic in Tijuana so far.
Camina. Rico, rico, rico. Y como dice mi coro que sigue ahí. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Escucha, ahora estamos gozando.
Now we're on the main highway. Let's get to Ensenada.
Highway now. Coming out of Rosarita on our way to Ensenada. Look what we finally found.
Wow, that's quite a view.
Sure is.
And you know, the quality of the highway is actually pretty good. We're now entering Ensenada on the west coast of the Baja, California. I think it's time to pull over for something to eat. I'm hungry.
And a cerveza.
Okay. We're here in Ensenada, and I talk about all the history in Canada, and usually it's back to the 1800s, and in the States it's about 1700, some of the history that we get around. But here in Ensenada, this town was originally founded in 1542, and at that time it was called San Mateo. So in the 1600s, when the Spaniards were mapping the coast of California, they were looking for harbors for their Spanish galleons. And at that time in the 1600s, they renamed the town to Ensenada.
Todos Santos,
And what does that mean?
the Cove of All Saints.
Here we are in Ensenada. We're looking for, I have a craving for fish tacos. Let's go.
I have a craving for a cerveza or a margarita.
So let's go see what we can find. There, I got my fish tacos. We're good to go. Let's keep going on. We're going to find our hotel for tonight. We just left Ensenada, heading south to where our motel is tonight. And this is more of what I expected the highways to be like in Mexico.
This is not the new highway. What have you, hey Craig?
Yeah, the landscape ever since we've been going south of Ensenada has just surprised me about how mountainous it is. Once we got out of the towns, the roads are actually pretty good. Okay, here's the directions to our hotel.
Here's the horses.
Okay, let's see what $30 Canadian gets you for a hotel in Mexico.
Watch out for the dogs in the road, Craig. Oh, watch out for that dog.
Adventure number 2 today. We're gonna go find a hotel here in Mexico. I can't remember the name of the town, Camalu or something.
Camalu, yeah.
So we're gonna look for what a motel in Mexico looks like for $30 a night Canadian.
31, Craig.
31, okay.
Here's the road up to it. Okay. Gotta be there soon because we're almost out of road.
The road's a bit bumpy.
There's the water.
Here's our hotel. Let's go inside and take a look. What does $40 Canadian get you for a hotel south of Ensenada? Here we go. Wow, that's pretty nice.
It's clean. It's
And
quiet.
Look at the view.
And look at the view. And the Wi-Fi works.
What do you think, Lou?
It's pretty nice. It was worth the drive.
So it turns out riders use this hotel during the Baja 1000. You can see all the stickers on the restaurant window. I never would have imagined we can get something like this for $40.
Especially after that road.
It's now happy hour, so what are you having, Lucinda?
I'm having a Tecate original.
And what am I having? I don't have a clue what that is,
Vicky
but it says Vicky.
Vicky
Sorry, Lou.
Chamoy. You and Miss Vicky, I guess.